What's going on, everybody? Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video, we're going to be checking out XRP, checking out what's going on. We got a little bit of green today, so if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate it. So we got XRP here on the daily. I mean, hey, this is looking good, right? This is starting to look good. We have, at least on the daily so far on the daily, it looks like a 1-2. Got to start going up. We need, continuation, right? We need continuation. We do have, right, we found some support down through here at this 281 level that we had. So we got down to 28132, we got down to 28141, right? We had 28130. Pretty, I mean, hey, you got to like and subscribe, baby. That's why you're subscribed, right? Hey, got some key levels. Until we get 5 to the upside, right, we could just be in a 3-wave move, right? 3-wave move, and then, right, this area is going to be key. All right, then you can get 3 waves back down. Something like that could happen. I mean, if you come up to this area where you rejected last time and you don't push through, then yeah, right? But overall, right, we're looking for this 20-day EMA to come above this 50 and get some continuation. All right, so we got Bitcoin moving. Let me see. Yeah, you got Bitcoin moving up at 117. You got a lot of green, right? Stablecoin dominance has been going down. It's at some key levels, so I'll go over that towards the end. Okay, let's go check out some. Whoa, this is nice, right? This is very nice, very nice, very nice. Why do I have two? Pretty sure this one is no bueno. Does this go through all of them? It does. Okay, cool. So Fu Manchu. We are getting a cross on the, I like this. I actually really like this. So I've looked at XLM and I've looked at Jasmine. This stochastic looks the strongest so far because they're both vertical. They're both vertical, right? You've already got a cross, but they're both vertical. That's what you like to see, right? That's what you like to see. Something like this, we had some continuation, but nothing crazy. What I am looking at is down through here, right? Down through here. I know we came back down, but we had an instance, right? We're on the daily. We had an instance where they're both vertical. They had just crossed, right? Vertical, both vertical. Right, both vertical. Okay. And we did get that 5-wave move to the upside. Yeah, we came back down, but we made a higher low, right? And then we started to move up again. Okay, so what I'm saying here is what I've been saying. I'm not going to change it up. Let me get rid of this stuff. We need 5 waves to the upside. You got to get 5 waves on the micro, right? You need something. You need a setup, okay? And then you can start to get going, okay? We did cross above the moving average on the RSI. It's good. We're right at the sell side wall. I mean, we're making a move. We're making a move to get to the sell side wall. I don't want to just shoot for the overbought zone. I'd like to come up like that and then go, right? Because you just don't want to get up. You don't want to do this right here. Right, we tried it again. We tried to do it right here. And then we just rejected, right? We did it right here. This was successful. This was very successful. Came up, bounced, and went. This is exactly what I want right here. That November look is exactly what you want. You want to come up, bounce, go. Okay? Don't want to just shoot for it. You don't want to just shoot for it. Because then you just run yourself a little, like this was pretty high and you came back down, double top, oversold. Okay? So I would like to get up, bounce, go. Okay? So it's looking good for that. You're right at that sell side wall. Right, I would hate for this to come up and down like that. That would be, I mean, you're getting lower than this. It'd be down through here actually, and you'd have a lot more momentum to go to the downside, right? So this is a relief. You could come down even more, right? We're at a key area. We're getting to the point where I've been saying this for a while now, right? Crypto's at a point where market makers can't suppress it any longer. I mean, it's been so suppressed for so long. Right, price has been somewhat stable. XRP has been somewhat stable. I mean, if you really think about it, XRP started out at 50 cents, and before that, it was down at, you know, this 20, right, 36 cents, and we're, you know, you've been sitting, the lowest you got was $1.60. But this whole structure, right, is every day that passes, every week that passes, and there isn't a move made, you're just begging to come back down. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. All right. What market makers have done is, yeah, they've kept the price alive through here. They've kept the price alive through here, and right, this isn't a finale. It's definitely not a finale. Okay, it's not it, right? And so they are just trying to suppress it as much as possible. You've broken out, right? You have back tested an area. Now you got to look up, right? So then my next target for XRP, right, is at 311 to 340 through here, right? Maybe this micro 5 maybe you come up in a 1-2 and you don't even need micro. Maybe you just go up and go crazy. All right, something like this. You just come up, come down, and then you start to go crazy. That's how XRP, XLM work, right? Market makers don't give you time to get in, right? You need to have conviction at the lows. You can't be buying up through here, because then you're going to get wrecked. I mean, it's a fact. You will get wrecked if you're buying the pumps, because you're not going to want to sell when people are already up, right? If you buy right here, right at 360, and you go up to, you know, $6 on the next move, right? You go up to $6 on the next move. People that were buying down through here, are going to be up, you know, 127%, and you're going to be up, you know, if you're buying through here, you're going to be up 71%. You're like, oh, I want a 1x. I'm going to hold for $8. We're going $8. Well, what happens if we just go right past it? What happens if we come up right here and then come down? What are you going to do then? You're going to be panicking, because you're up for so much higher, right? You're up for so much higher. You're just going to be panicking. When people who have bought in at the lows are like, you know what? We're going to take some profits up high. We're going to see what we're going to do. We're still up 100%, right? It's still an area where you can, right? If you come up, reject, take profits, right? When you're in late, you want to hold for so much longer, because your idea of, you know, a price is not reflecting the action. If that makes sense. So overall, right, we're looking for 311 to 340 in a 5-wave move. And so that's kind of what I got for XRP on the daily. I do want to see what we're doing on the 4-hour. The 4-hour, I actually like it compared to other cryptos, right? I like the price action. There's some levels through here right before 311, so we'll see how we interact with that. You're getting a cross on the, right? You're getting a cross from the 20 going above the 50. I think we're going to see some big moves right now. I think we're going to oscillate down. Right, so right now, what do we got? We got like a 1, 2. Looks like a 3, maybe a 4 and a 5, or something like that. Let me just take some measurements and see. Trend base. That's kind of a fake out. I don't think I'm going to take that. I mean, you are right at, that's why you're subbed to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you're subbed to the channel, right? So we got 3 up, okay? 1618 is at 294. What do we get up to? 294. 294. We got right up to that 618. You can see it, okay? So that's sufficient third wave. All right, so what are we going to do now? Let's see areas where we can come down to low to high from the third wave. Let's stay above 288, right? Let's stay above 288. I don't really mind this one anymore. 307, I can get a new. That's old. That's from the old. Right, that's old. We don't need that. Right. So 288, stay above 288. It's the 382. So if you come down, right, what is this? The 4-hour. Right, maybe come down a little bit. Come up, come back down, and go. Then you'd have 5 up, confirming this as the low. Okay, and then then we're like, okay, we got our 1-2 set up. Now we're just waiting for that, blow off top. We're waiting for, you're just waiting. You have your key levels, you have alerts set, you have a plan in place, right? So that's what I'm thinking, right? Stay above that 382. I mean, you can come down to the 618, but I just want to see XRP be strong, right? XRP is a strong asset. Let's not get down through here to the 618. Then you run into the risk of coming up to the 382, and then that's your A, this is your B, and then that's your C. You know what I mean? Then you're like, it's just another prolonged correction, right? It's just tired of it, right? You come down, you come up, bounce off the 382, use that as support, then you can go strong support, right? The concept of, oh yeah, you can find support at your 618, you can find, or your 0.5, your 618, your 786, you can, right? I'm not saying you can't, and I'm not saying just because you go down through here means that you're not going to get back up. But what I am saying is your fifth wave is going to be truncated. You have a higher chance of it being a more complex correction. You have a higher chance of it being a three-wave move. I mean, let's be real, just a three-wave move, right? So 1, 2, 3, and then you could have like a 1, 2, 3, like what I was talking about earlier. You can go down, take out the low, something like that. Right, once you get down below that 382, it no longer acts. It just acts as strong resistance. Okay, kind of like this right here. Like you came down, came up, projected, boom. I don't know where that level was, but that's somewhere probably relatively close to the 382. Something down through there. Okay, same concept though. Same concept. So we do have levels to the upside. We got levels to the downside. Okay, if this is so I can't actually give if we do have upside levels, right? Upside levels. I just don't know where the low is in. So let's just say the low is let's just have some fun, right? Let's say that's the low. Right? Then you're looking at your 1618's at 319, your 2618's at that 338, 340. So essentially the same levels, right? Because we're thinking 342, right, a little bit higher than this level. Okay, but I mean 342, any 338, that's potato, right? The 1272. So we have some levels to the upside, and then you can see maybe an oscillation down, right? So you get 5 up, right? 1, 2. I don't think this third wave is even close to being done. I mean 1, 2. I mean you can come all the way up 3, 4, and then you just try to get up, right? Try to get up to the 5th or something like that. I mean, there's so many possibilities right now, but we need 5 up. This right here is not. That's a three-wave move, right? Projecting off your 303 level, and then that's another three-wave move to the downside. Okay, can't operate in threes anymore. We need 5s. We need 5s. So that's what I got right now for XRP. Got some levels to think about. All right, I don't know if that's the low. I was just playing. Right, let's see what we do with this. Right, let's see what we do with this. This might. I mean, let me see here. Where did we even get to? There's no way. There's no way that is already. Where'd you go to? I mean, you went right. I mean, right there. It's your 69197. Not crazy. Closing at your 236 would be, I mean, pretty nice. Closing at your 236 would be nice. I do want to see. I mean, hey, we could be coming down to finishing up this correction. If I'm being honest, on this 2-hour, that actually looks pretty nice as a correction. Right, as a correction, that looks very nice. Very, very tame. Right, very tame, very mild. Right, very tame, very mild. I do like this. I just do. It looks good. Like, I just want to. I mean, I don't even know at this point. Something like that. I just want to see. I just want to see if this can hold this bottom area. So yeah. So let's see the next 15 minutes. Let's see what happens. I mean, if I draw it down here, if I draw it up there, it doesn't really make a difference. It's the next 2-hour candle. And I do like that we found support right through here and right up through here. So yeah, the next 2-hour candle will be pretty big. I mean, it's not like, oh no, if you break down, you're done. It's like, no, then you might just come down a little bit more to your $2.88. Because right now, I mean, you're in an area where you've it looks like a three-wave move to me. You got a 1, right? 1, 2, 3. So we'll see what that 2-hour RSI cooling off. I like that. You haven't got overbought. I love that. I love that you didn't even try to reject off this area. That is nicely. I mean, this is not what you want to see. I mean, 2 for 2, right? 2 for 2. I went over it for XLM. I'll go over it for XRP, right? I mean, reject, oversold, reject, oversold, right? Pretty much oversold. I mean, you tipped it. But yeah, you do not want to just come up and reject the overbought zone. That's like the biggest no-no in all of TA, right? I mean, it's just, I mean, you can just go, I mean, that one kind of counted, right? Kind of rejected, though. There's no continuation. No continuation, right? That's like the biggest no-no that you can do. I know it's just the 2-hour, but the 2-hour feeds the 4-hour, the 4-hour feeds the 12-hour. You know, it just, it has an impact on it. You do have momentum, which is nice. So, but overall, those are some of the targets I'm thinking. That 288, we've already bounced off the 281. I can't throw the 288 on here. Let me throw the 288 on here. Got the 311. We got that. Make sure everyone is good to go on some levels, right? On some levels. There we go. Something like that. Something like that. In terms of the structure, I mean, you know, it looks, you know, if things look like they're supposed to act, it looks like it wants to have continuation, right? You broke out, came back down, you broke out again, right? I mean, the sell side wall is irrelevant at this point. Like, there's not a lot of sell side pressure right now in XRP because, I mean, who's selling? Like, who's really selling? Who is, I mean, maybe once you get up to these levels, then you'll find some turbulence. But right now, there's no reason to be selling. I mean, let me see the volume. I mean, volume's starting to pick up. Volume's starting to pick up. You got the latter half of the day. I mean, you could go on a little run right here. That would be nice. I would really like to see XRP above 311, and then use this as support. I would really like that because then you clear out this notion of coming up in 3, rejecting off a previous area of resistance, and then coming down, right? Then you just take that out because there's so many roadblocks, there's so many different things you can do. So just eliminating possibilities as you're moving up is great. That's what you want to do. You want to eliminate possibilities to the downside because it's not a guarantee. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but right, these are just marks in the road, okay? So that's what I got right now for XRP. Let me just check out stablecoin dominance. All right, we kind of fallen down. I had a feeling this was going to happen. I had a feeling stablecoin dominance was going to get a little bit of a relief because of the 4-hour, right? The 4-hour coming down through here. I mean, you're already oversold with not a large movement. So, right, the 2-hour we got really oversold. So, you know, you maybe drizzle up a little bit and then slam back down. So we'll see that stablecoin dominance. I'll drop a video maybe tonight on it. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, so I just dropped this because Messi asked for it. So this is for you, Messi. If you guys like the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. 60% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you're getting any kind of information out of this, if this is helping you throughout your crypto bull market journey, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. It helps out the channel tremendously. I thank you for your continued support, and I also thank you for your time. You choose to be here, so I thank you for your time. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.